Hey everyone, happy holidays! Thanks so much for tuning into my monthly forecast for December 2022. I hope you had a really good year up until this point and an exceptional month during this wonderful holiday season. Okay? Don't I sound like something off of TV? Whatever. Anyways, you know what? There's another year right around the corner. So if this year wasn't so hot for you, you can always try again in just like 31 days, more or less. Anyways, I would like to thank all my supporters and subscribers and all of you people who have stuck with me all this time. Some of you have been with me since the very beginning. And I truly appreciate everything that you do, okay, to help my channel grow. I just want to thank you, and hope that you continue to stick with me into the new year, all of next year and beyond, okay? So for everyone, again, happy holidays. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. Now for your forecast. Hi Gemini, welcome to your December 2022 Astrological forecast. So the big news for you is there's a full moon in your sign on the 7th. And there are 3 planets in your opposite sign in Sagittarius, okay? What this means is, okay, first of all, Mars has been in your sign for the past so many months, and it's going to be here up until March of next year. And right now it's retrograde, so any kind of progress that you were making in any project or anything that, a person could be a project to you even. It doesn't have to be something, that you're actually working on. It could be anything that you were interested in changing, okay? That's what Mars does when it's in your sign. It makes you want to get in there and put everything the way you think it should be. Okay, in regards to your own life, sometimes whatever you're doing, though, affects other people. And maybe they don't want it that way, but that's the way you want it, right? So there could be someone in your life that has not been going along with the plan. You know what I mean? Because you've probably been making these changes all along, and more than likely have the right to make them. I would think, you're allowed to make changes in your own life. If they affect, your family or anyone else adversely, then I'm pretty sure, you wouldn't be doing these things. But some people just aren't happy with you changing something when they're used to it being a certain way. Whatever, okay? So when, this planet is retrograde, you could even be reviewing in your mind, things that people said to you or something that happened, or I don't know, even like realizing that something was a certain way is not the way you thought it was. Let's put it that way. You're just like, oh wow, it's like a light bulb goes off in your head. So anyways, you could have like a little bit of a slow burn going on in there, just simmering under the surface, and that's what this full moon may bring out, okay? The sun is in Sagittarius up until the 21st, okay? Then Venus is here up until the 9th, and Mercury's here up until the 6th. And these planets have been in Sagittarius since like the middle of November. So this has already been going on. So by the time this full moon comes along, you're ready to, flip out on whomever may really need flipped out on. You know what I'm saying? This is when things come to a head. Okay, so we all get a full moon and we all get a new moon in our sign every year. But we usually don't have Mars in our sign for as long as it has been. That's what I'm saying. If it was just doing a normal transit in your sign, then it probably wouldn't be like that much of a big deal. Okay? But Mars is here at the same time, and Mars is the planet of war. Mars is the ego planet. Mars makes you look out for yourself and stand up for yourself. Okay? So you may have been even dealing with somebody that was really trying to keep you under their thumb, or, you know, I don't know, whatever. But it could be like a test of wills, a conflict, you know. So just keep that in mind, okay, because you can't take back something you said. So if you're planning on letting her rip on somebody that really more than likely deserves it, but you still want them in your life, plan ahead of time what you're going to say. Okay, so you don't say anything too hurtful, even though it's the truth. Okay? Isn't that something? You still have to tippy-toe around people because they would never accept whatever it is that you really want to say. Okay, anyway, so also having these planets in Sagittarius, this is in your 7th house of close relationships. So that's where this is occurring, okay? It's in a business partnership, a romantic partnership, or a close friend. Okay, so it's something like that. Or, you know, 7th house is just an arrangement or an agreement or even an actual contract that you have with someone. Okay? So, you know, it could be something like that. It's time to change that contract or that agreement or break it up and, I don't know, do away with it or something or other. But anyways, all these planets, when they leave Sagittarius, move into Capricorn in your 8th house where you have the sign of Capricorn. Along with that new moon on the 23rd will bring a new start in a money house. The 8th house is passive money. Money coming to you through means other than earning it, okay? This is the house of legacies, inheritances, insurance payouts, legal settlements, refunds, tax refunds, loans, and increase in credit, all kinds of stuff. But it's a partner's money and resources, or it's anyone's money and resources. So Pluto here, Pluto has been in Capricorn for years now. It is like one of the natural rulers of the 8th house, Mars being the other one, Scorpio being the natural ruler of this house. Okay, it is the house of death, endings of some kind. So something already, with having Pluto here as long as it has been, something already here has died and has been reborn. Okay, because it's ending its transit here, and if it hasn't changed something like that in your life by now, you know, I'm pretty sure it has. Maybe you haven't even really recognized it. In fact, you could be the change. A lot about you has changed, but maybe you don't see it. You don't recognize it, okay? But anyways, maybe whatever all this possible blow-up might be with a partner, you know, around that full moon, is panned out by the time these planets move into Capricorn. And this could even have been over resources of some kind, property or money or bank accounts or credit cards or debt or something like that. So it could have been something like that. Okay. So Jupiter is briefly back in Pisces in your 10th house. Okay. And Neptune is already here in Pisces, and it turns direct on the 3rd. So we've got Jupiter and Neptune again in your 10th house of your career and your public status, your public reputation, professionally and personally. Having Jupiter here usually does bring some kind of promotion within your career. If you don't work, it does bring an elevated status of some kind, personal status, public recognition of some kind. You know, something like that could be going on even. Maybe there was a position that you were interested in, maybe coming back around again to see if you are still interested in this position. Somebody could offer you something like this. Jupiter does move back into Aries on the 20th, okay, and it will continue its course there until it moves into Taurus. Okay, so Jupiter will be back in your 11th house in Aries where expanding your circle of friends and acquaintances, organizations that you belong to or would like to belong to. That's what Jupiter does here when it's in your 11th house. Sometimes it brings a new person into your life through your circle of friends or through socializing in some way. Okay, this is also socializing online on social media. Okay, so that's, you know, if you met someone in person or online previously while Jupiter was here and then you didn't have any contact with them, all of a sudden now that Jupiter's back here, they may also be back. Okay. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Gemini on the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Sagittarius, and those dates are the 21st and 22nd. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. The best time for money is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, and 24th. The best time for your career is the 27th, 28th, and 29th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 25th, and 26th. So, happy holidays to you. Have a wonderful month. Don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, and I will see you later. Goodbye.